Discipline is freedom. To put it simply, when you have discipline, you get what you want. But when you don't have discipline, you don't get any of what you want. So when you have the discipline, you're free to live your dreams, you're free to do whatever you want. And then when you don't have the discipline, this is exactly when the anxiety starts to set in. You start getting nervous, you start to feel depressed, you start to feel hopeless. It is all because you know you're not paying the price. And the truth is, if you don't pay the price, you get nothing. So you gotta pay the price and you have to have discipline, and then look at how the world will open up for you. Hey everyone, my name is Noor and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about how discipline is freedom. Listen, if there's something you've been wanting to have, all you have to do is tend to get that thing and be disciplined towards it, and then eventually one day you'll start to see the results. And I'll give you guys multiple examples. Let's say you want to become fit. Don't be expecting yourself to get fit if you're not gonna work out consistently until you eventually see the results. That's not gonna happen. If you want to be healthy and you want to fix your health problems, also don't expect to have that if you're not gonna be disciplined towards eating healthy food, towards taking care of your diet, because that's the only way you'll be able to open up yourself into the possibility of actually healing. Let's say if you're opening up your own business, you want to be an entrepreneur. Don't expect yourself to be an entrepreneur if you're not gonna be disciplined towards working hard, staying consistent, trying your best to actually be disciplined towards that business so that eventually it can be a success. So you get the point. You have to understand that discipline equals results. No discipline, don't dream about seeing the results. And what's gonna tend to happen when you start seeing the results, you're gonna look around you and be like, oh, it actually worked. Because you were so disciplined towards that thing, you're gonna experience freedom. Freedom of gaining the results you've been waiting for your whole life, and freedom of the life you had to pay for. And it's all because you set out tasks for yourself. You were consistent with doing those things, and you kept on persevering until one day you reap the fruits that you were sowing. And to anyone watching this who, let's say, is trying to set out tasks for himself, they're trying to build that structure that they need to follow, but then they're not following it. This is why you start doubting whether you're going to be successful or not. This is why you start having negative thoughts. This is why you start to worry, you start to doubt, you start to be hopeless, all because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. But I'm here to tell you, you can switch that and you can flip that by actually doing what you're supposed to do consistently and never giving up. Going back to the example of being fit, if you're actually trying to lose weight, you're trying to be fit, you're trying to be healthy, when you actually see the results, you're gonna be so satisfied with yourself and you're gonna respect yourself more because you actually sacrificed a lot to get you to where you are now. But the people who, let's say, want to be fit, want to be healthy, they start for a bit and then they give up. No wonder why they feel low, because you didn't fulfill the promise you made for yourself. You didn't do what you were meant to do, and deep down you know it. And what tends to happen when you know you're lacking, sometimes you give yourself excuses. So don't do that. No excuses, and do not negotiate with yourself. Actually set out a structure, stick to it, and you will experience the freedom. A lot of people tend to search for a source of motivation. They're trying to get that motivation so that they do what they have to do. But I'm here to tell you, the discipline is what's gonna motivate you. Because if you actually do it regardless of how you feel, the first time, the second time, the third time, then you keep doing it throughout those days, and throughout actually you putting in the work, you're gonna become productive because you're actually tending towards it. You're putting all your focus on it. The thing is, what a lot of people fail to do is they try to search for something to motivate them to do that thing, instead of actually tending to be disciplined, because that discipline is what's going to motivate you and give you the productivity that you're looking for. Sometimes it can actually become addictive, because here's the thing, once you start seeing the results, you will want more and more and more until it gets to a point where you actually want to maintain. You don't want to lose those results, because you know that once you stop, you're going to lose everything you've worked for. For example, if you start going to the gym consistently, you've been going, let's say, for 6 months, a year. If you stop for a while, you know you're going to lose muscles. And that is why a lot of athletes they keep on maintaining. There's no lacking. Discipline is a lifelong journey. It's not a one-time thing. It's not some sort of task that you need to do one time and that's it. No, it is something you need to cultivate and actually become so good at, because you need to see the discipline as a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's not about being the fittest and then losing all that back. It's about getting fit and staying fit. It's not about making the most money. It's about making the most money and maintaining the money, because a lot of people can get there, but not a lot of people can maintain, and it's all about maintaining and staying disciplined. So something that will help you stay disciplined is you have to actually program your mind into ignoring instant gratification for long-term benefits. This is the only way. Anything that is going to give you pleasure right now, you're going to regret it later, and things that you actually have to work hard right now, they will bear you fruits later on. This is how life works, and it's too bad a lot of people can't grasp that, but this is just how it is. So ask yourself, would I rather suffer the next 5 years and have 50 years of freedom, or would I rather play in the next 5 years and suffer the rest of my life? The choice is yours, but you have to actually make that choice, for it is better to make a choice than to not make a choice at all. Because I'm here to tell you, people who are playing now, you know, they're enjoying life, they're always partying, they're always drinking, you know, they're not really tending towards something purposeful. Those people are gonna be lost in the next years. Whereas you, that person that is dedicated to their work, you know, trying to be disciplined, you're being hardworking, you're staying focused, you're staying locked in, you're removing all the distractions. Yes, of course, all of this takes sacrifice and suffering right now, but later on, you're gonna be like, thank God I did this. Because you have to always want your future self to be proud of you. If you do what you're meant to do right now, your future self will thank you. And the only way your future self will be proud of you and will become the best of the best is if right now you sacrifice and you suffer for it. And after all that suffering and all the sacrifices you had to make for yourself and all that discipline that you had to endure, then opportunities will start to open up for you, all because you were consistent and you were disciplined. And that's when you're gonna most probably have people around you that don't know what you had to endure look at you and be like, oh, he's so lucky or she's so lucky. But no, my dear, that's not what you think it is. You know what luck means? Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. And because you've been so prepared, you've been so disciplined, you've been so dedicated, and you actually worked so hard on yourself, when the opportunities are going to present themselves to you, you're gonna be so ready for them. This is when, boom, the world will open up for you because you were doing the right thing at the right time. Because of how disciplined you were and you worked so hard, you now have a fit body, which then opened up the opportunity for you to become a fitness trainer, a fitness model, you know, open up your own fitness studio, open up your own gym. Why? Because now you have all the knowledge and you actually are qualified to be in that position. You can't expect yourself to be unhealthy, unfit, and then open up your own gym or becoming a fitness trainer. You know, you have to practice what you preach. You get the point. The world opened up for you all because you were disciplined and you were dedicated. And at the end, you're gonna look and be like, yes, all that hard work, all that suffering, all those sacrifices were worth it. And with that being said, that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope you guys learned something new. If you want to see more videos, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and make sure to follow me on my Instagram to stay connected with me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.